Hello everyone, welcome to Journey to the Chateau, preparation for the big weekend. It's fantastic.
Bonjour tous, bienvenue à Journey to the Château de Colombe.
Hallo zu unseren Deutschsprachfreunden, das große Wochenende steht bevor. And what did we have today? Snow and sleet.
We had some bad weather today.
It's still stormy.
And I'm looking out the window and I can see leaves going up and around and around.
And sideways and yes, so it's lovely.
Yeah, we had snow, we had sleet, freezing rain. It's just been a horrible weather day today.
Yeah, so while Stuart was working on the vlog and other things, I ran out to get all the shopping done, so I left here at I think 8 o'clock. And driving was horrendous because in our region we don't have much snow, so people out of the blue lost the ability to drive.
Always happens.
Well, living 22 years in the Midwest and before that in Northern Germany, I'm used to snow, so it's not, anyways. However.
Right. So obviously we are in full swing getting ready for Chateau Owners Weekend this weekend. Starting actually right now. I mean, as we are doing this video, it is actually going on.
Yes.
Right. So we do want to discuss, from Wednesday's video, we had a couple of topics that were sort of commented on quite a lot. And so we just kind of want to clear up a couple of the things that happened on Wednesday.
Yes, so let's just address the dining room first.
Okay.
I mean, no one disliked the dining room.
No.
So the vases the shelves are attached with, they're mounted to the wall, but there's also museum's putty behind it, which museums use this for things to not move and fall. So we've used that. Right. And the vases themselves, everything, there's nothing moving.
Right. So, and if you want to go back and look, I mean, you can see that when I put the vase on the shelf, that there are the spots of the museum putty underneath it, and I actually squish it down to hold it into place on the shelf. So don't worry about them falling; they're not going to fall down.
No, and we just love that you care so much.
The concern, yes,
that's just
great.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
But it's also. The wall behind this is 3 feet thick.
Yeah.
It's not like an American framed house where you slam a door and everything shakes.
Right.
No, there's nothing moving in this.
Here. No.
So that was one thing. And the other thing.
Yes.
Okay, that was my pet peeve a bit.
Yeah.
So the Chambre de Bruno, the reason we have, and it just cracked me up that people got so bent out of shape about the flannel.
The flannel that this is we had the bed crown, we showed the bed crown going up,
yes.
And we made up the bed, and we explained that this is the bedroom that Terry and Ash are going to stay in.
Yes.
Yes, and we know that Ash likes to be very, very warm.
Yes, he's very sensitive
and he's
to
always
cold.
sensitive to cold. So that's why we have very limited resources here for things like flannel sheets and things, because we had to use what we had. And we don't have very many. I mean, that's not something that they have regularly here in France.
I can just ask one question. How many can you basically accommodate 14 people with towels and bed linen, and these buildings are cold. So just saying, it was very, very funny.
So again, we are going to say the reason why we have that specific bedding on that bed is because it's a warm bedding for our guests and friends who are coming here.
Right. Now, we also Stuart had the grandiose idea, I love it, to put together a bag for everyone to take away from...
Right, it's sort of like the weekend swag here at the Chateau Owners Weekend.
Yeah, but it's taste and sense of Cologne.
It is both, yes.
So, have a look at what we did. Time of year when we actually start to make candles, and for that we were for a long time We have a room for it. That's the big bonus. And behind me is that window is to that room. And that is the original scullery from, I don't know, 1400s. It's lovely. And we are, let me turn the light on and the camera around. So we are reusing the old kitchen cabinets to have a good space for us to make candles. And we are recycling also countertops from Tony and Jane because they're redoing their kitchen, and it's going to be a hodgepodge, but it doesn't matter. It's not even a hobby room. It is really just a side kitchen for us to do some candle making and stuff. So let's see how that all turns out. hello from a very, very foggy, no, not actually fog, just lifted about 15 minutes ago, Colombe. It is fall, there's no mistaken. And you can actually see that right here. The dahlias actually basically said, okay, we're done. So here we are, but we'll still have roses blooming, which is always really fascinating because they come here until pretty much till December. Now, having said all that, sorry for the camera, I'm going to turn on the heat now. So, yes, we do heat with wood as well, but it's now time to actually heat the entire chateau. Let's do that. Here we go. A little bit of increase of water in the system because we have a very, very teeny tiny slow leak. That's it. It sounds funny, doesn't it? Okay. And now this is a very difficult system. I just press this one button. And then we wait. Hello from Colombe. Yes, it's all hands and people kind of sort of, two of us on deck. So we're rearranging things. I just worked 4 hours in our China room to reorganize, sort out, throw away. Stuart is repairing a door, as one does in these parts. And we have this beautiful buffet that you know from in the dining room, and I'm taking things out that we don't use actually in the dining room. So it's a lot of running around to get ready for this weekend, well, the Chateau Owners Weekend, and it's really exciting. So thanks for joining us for this. Okay, so today we did more cleaning that we did not film enough with the cleaning and getting things done. But so we're in the Grand Salon right now, and we have seating for 14 people. So, and it's actually lovely because there's plenty of space around us, so it's lovely. We moved the piano so that that gave us because it was turned that way, but gives us a lot more space. Decorating is it takes time. So we now have paintings that we couldn't put up before. Stuart did this behind me right there,
right?
And I love that with the miniatures, and some of them are just this. I mean, they're quite large, but...
And we had comments previously about, in this room, about how we had done some of the arranging of paintings and artwork on the wall. And just to be clear, we pretty much had some artwork, some things were here and some we brought ourselves. And because we haven't renovated this room yet, we pretty much just wanted to get them out of the way, and so we put them up on whatever nails and things were already on the wall. So we have not actually decorated in this room.
Well, now we actually did.
But for this weekend, we actually did take and do some arranging and doing stuff.
He harassed me to do this. I mean, that he said, we need to do this, we need to do this. And at some point, you just give up, right?
Right. So lots of other things that we did that we will show you next week. We did a lot of cooking and baking, getting stuff ready for the guests.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you'll get to see a little bit of what happens over at the Chateau Owners Weekend.
Yes.
So that's it for this episode.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, sorry.
So if you like it, please give us a thumbs up.
Like, subscribe, and thank you so much because we got finally over the hump. So we're going towards 35,000, and let's just say we're going to 40.
Yes.
Right? Thank you.
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. And if you want to support the renovation of the Chateau, you can join us on Patreon.
Or buy us a coffee.
And we will see you on Wednesday.
Absolutely exhausted.
Have a great weekend.
Happy to see you.
Au revoir.
Goodbye.
Bye. If you enjoyed this video, please use the like feature to let us know. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our Journey to the Chateau YouTube channel if you would like to see more. Once you've subscribed, you can tap the notification bell in order to ring it, which will allow you to receive all notifications from our channel. Thank you.